All right, hello Missoula Aquatic Club. My name is Carl Weigley. I am a current coach at NC State, North Carolina State University, so I have a little bit of a Missoula connection. I get the privilege to see Missoula alum Catherine Burkhoff on the pool deck every day. And another interesting tidbit, as I was also roommates with Jay Friend my senior year of college. So Jay and I went to school together at Fresno Pacific University, so I know both him and his wife Katie very well. So what's up to Jay and Katie and Catherine Burkhoff? So Jay asked me to do a little bit of a video kind of sharing a story, and my story kind of that I wanted to talk to you about involves belief. And not even necessarily about kind of like believing in yourself, but more so belief and how things you say or do can impact someone else and kind of change the trajectory of their life or how they view things. So my story takes me back to high school, kind of a little bit of a background. I grew up in Washington, and I swam for some pretty serious club teams growing up. I started swimming around when I was 5, and I was swimming in my freshman year of college. I just kind of got burnt out. The grind definitely got to me, the doubles, early mornings. I wasn't dropping time, and so I was just kind of in a rut, struggling. None of my friends I went to high school with were swimmers, so they're having Xbox parties, playing Halo all the time, stuff like that, and I just kind of lost sight of why I love the sport of swimming. And so my freshman year of high school, I ended up quitting swimming and decided to just kind of be a normal high school student. And one of the coaches from my club team, his name is Dick Hanula, kind of a legend in the sport of swimming, wrote a number of swimming books. At one point, he coached 5 different Olympians from the club team he had started. And so he had retired and was no longer the head swim coach of the club, but he would still come out probably maybe once every couple of weeks and just do stroke work with the kids, because he was still passionate about the sport of swimming, and he had started that club team. So he knew I had quit swimming, because obviously whenever he came to practice, he saw I was not at the pool anymore. And so, kind of in a weird coincidence, his son was the principal of the high school that I went to. So Dick Hanula came by my high school after I had quit swimming and was missing for several months. And he dropped off a letter for me at the principal's office. And in it, he kind of wrote detailing how he thought I was a great swimmer, how I had a lot of potential in the sport, and he thought I should stick with it. And so he knew I didn't have the greatest relationship with the head coach of the team at that point. So he said he was going to start his kind of a new separate club, almost kind of like a summer league type deal for high school swimmers, basically to accommodate me, and he wanted to coach me and keep me back in the sport. And so I started swimming again for him, and it started off just a couple times a week, and then it kind of morphed into 5 times a week, and then I stuck with that up to the high school season. And then when high school season came around, he said, "Hey, I'm going to stop doing this, but again, I really think you should stick with the sport of swimming, and you should swim for your high school team." So I went out and swam for my high school team, and kind of fast forwarding from there, I really fell in love with the sport again. I started having fun, kind of had a breakthrough, started dropping time again, and I ended up sticking with swimming after that high school season. That was my sophomore year of high school. And so I ended up swimming in college, and I loved the sport so much that I swam 5 years after college, and obviously now I'm a swim coach. I coached at Fresno Pacific for 6 years. I coached at University of the Pacific for another 2 years, and then now I'm out at North Carolina State. So kind of to tie, I guess, my message together, that note that Coach Hanula left at the principal's office for me my freshman year of high school changed my life, completely changed my life. If he had not done that, if he had not taken the time out of his day to come to school and drop me off a message, I probably would not have gone back to the sport of swimming. I would not have swum in college, and I would not be a swim coach. So just want to kind of remind you guys, I guess, that belief is a very powerful thing, and take any opportunity you have or the time you have to let people know what you think of them. Share that you think they're an amazing friend or teammate or whatever. They have potential in any area, because even though you might not think it's that big of a deal, it can really impact people. So just make sure you're spreading positivity and sharing that you believe other people. So that's my message to you guys today. Don't take for granted the little things in life, because you don't know how much of an impact they can have on other people. All right? So I hope you all stay safe and enjoy this message. Sorry, I know when I go back and watch this, I'm going to be upset at myself because my hand's bouncing around all the time. So sorry if any of you get seasick watching this video. But anyways, wish nothing but the best for Missoula, and I hope you guys are staying safe. See you guys later.